Yes, and welcome. Love Them Knives channel up there. Hey, if you'd like a sticker, I got a few. I would be happy to send you one. Just email me, lovethemknives at gmail.com. I always put my email address in the description section, in the top of the comment section of every video I post, so you can get a hold of me. For a phenomenal fee, I'll send you one of these. Haven't even figured out what I'd do, but whatever. Yes, Ochs works. What is it? What do you think it's called? I can't remember right off the... Oh, Lynx. There you go. Slate blue. And you can see... No? Well, I wasn't the first one to get this, apparently, in the pass-around group. It just came in this box. I mean, this is just... obviously, the drop hasn't happened on these yet. Of course, I'm dating this video because a year from now... you know, whatever. So, but this is from Drop, formerly known as MassDrop. And it's not the first one that they've done with Eric Ochs, right? I got to meet him at the CRKT booth at the 2019 SHOT Show. So that was really cool because he had the Avant there that they did, and so I really like that knife. I know it's a little heavy and stuff, but it's really nicely finished, and no, it's not RWL 34 steel either. I know, I get you. But here we go, and this is nice grippy G10. You can get it in carbon fiber with a Moku tie, like you could get with the Orca, which I did finally get. First, I got the G10 version of this one. This is Eric Ochs Orca. And yeah, I think it's a bigger knife. I like this one a lot. I mean, a lot. There was one guy says, why is this knife not going to get Knife of the Year? It is so good. And you know what? I don't have an answer for that because it's damn good. I mean, it's really nice. Yes. This is a G10 one. Yes, you can get it in carbon fiber with the Moku tie. Probably the Moku tie in blue, Moku tie in purple. I have paperwork I'll show you here in a little bit. Yeah, this is kind of boring. I mean, normally, I expect it'll come in a MassDrop pouch, made by Riot Knives, etc., that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'll show you what the pouch looks like on the Orca, and that's pretty much what you could expect, microfiber cloth, all that, with the Lynx. Now, the Lynx is a smaller knife, so it's a lighter knife. And one thing they've done here, which they did on the Avant, and not really so much on this one, but I mean, this is smooth, but it's not crowned. And this one is, you know, nice rounded top on the spine. 3 and a 7, right? 3-inch blade, 7-inch overall. Fairly light, smaller knife. There you go. So 75, 76, 77 millimeters. Almost 7 inches, not quite. And then if we can hold on the blade, would you? Yeah, dang it. 17 and a half centimeters. Right there. Let's see what we got for fatness. Get this out of the way quick. 14 millimeters at 0.55. Let's see if we had, yeah, okay, we had it zeroed out. 0.15. And let's see what that goes to. 4 millimeter. Okay. Wow. That's pretty thick blade stock for, you know, a small blade like this. Oh. Throw it on the scales. Let's see how much it weighs. Just for the hell of it. 3.6. So it doesn't weigh a lot. And let's go to grams. 102 grams. Although, right? 3.6. Just think about that. Now let's roll this back around to ounces. Because we can throw, and I've been using this a bunch, but this is a mini Doman by Kaiser. So, you know, this is basically the exact same size. And this is 2.8 ounces. So This is much lighter. Probably thinner blade stock, thinner overall there, that kind of thing. Looks like they've skeletonized the upper liner a little bit. I mean, drilled holes and stuff up there. But this one, no. No. I'm assuming that's a titanium liner. And yes, it is. Okay. Because it's anodized and titanium. I'm not getting any magnetism here at all. I caught a little bit in here. So whatever's going through there, and I'm not going to disassemble it because it's a pass around. So that's a big no-no. So yeah, if you were expecting me to do that, that's not going to happen on this one. Not on this trip, buddy. But, take another example. The Miscreant, correct? I mean, this is a 9-inch knife. I mean, don't you love it? It's lighter. Technically, it's lighter than the Mini Doman. I mean, in reality, it's lighter than the Mini Doman. This is a Zinker design. So check that out. Look at the difference in the sizes. This is lighter by what, an ounce now? This is 3.6, yeah, and this is 2.8. So not quite a full ounce lighter, but how insane is that? I believe they did some weight relieving here. That's, I'm kind of making a joke there. Yes, weight relieving. But that's a big difference. So, I mean, it's all a relative game, isn't it? Because this is really, really light comparatively. And this is maybe a little chunky for a knife of that size. Got a big old front choil, stone washed. Oh, they're not telling you the blade steel on this, but I mean, I'll give you the link to this. Of course, the drop's already gone down, so you'll have to wait until they've all come back and gotten delivered, and then almost 100% of the time, with great confidence, I can tell you that even though you missed the initial drop, there will be additional units for sale after they're all delivered. And let me see if I got some RWL34. There you go. Lynx. And my printer does crazy shit sometimes. Pause and read. 6.9 inches. RWL34. Blah, blah, blah. Oregon. Just throw single words out there. You can pause and read. Made by Riot. Drop point. Hollow saber grind. And all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I mean, it's comfortable in the hand, but for me, the only thing that small knives in general have a shorter handle, and therefore, you can't comfortably get. I'm fighting to do that. So, really, my more natural approach to holding this knife, if I was really going to use it, is like this, because I can get all my fingers on the handle. Here, I'm 3. This 4th one's really not getting there. It's really not getting there. Reverse grip is uncomfortable because I don't know really what to do with all this. This is, I don't know why you'd need to reverse grip this anyhow. Not a very big knife. But yeah, just kind of, really easy to work with here, and I don't think I'm prohibited from cutting with it. So there you go. I mean, as it is, and I don't know how many people were before me that had this knife, so it's still relatively sharp. And take a look, pocket clip, milled titanium. Although I don't know what the deal is here, if this pocket clip will match the liners when they come out with the final production. You would think. There's the lockup on it. On this particular unit, it looks like it's 30%. And how is that pass-through working for you? Not bad. Not bad. And the action's pretty good. It's been through some hands. Maybe it's loosened it up, you know. How time can be a friend to making things function just a little smoother. And yes, so I imagine ceramic bearings. I didn't read the specs closely enough, but I can't remember the last time Riot made something without. Here we go. Nice drop centered, no lock rock, no blade play on this unit. When I first looked at this, does this kind of hit you a little funny? I mean, look at this pivot. Now look at the backside. And I said, oh, they screwed this up. I mean, this is a pre-production or whatever. They got the pivot backwards, right? No, I mean, I looked at the pictures on here, and actually, look at that. Yeah. It's the same. You look at the other pictures on here, and yes, the D is on the back, and that's the D probably for drop, right? So, usually you don't have the functional side in the front. That's usually on the presentation side, so I don't know. The detent is appropriate. Riot does a great job with that. Yeah, that's good. How good? I just struggled to do that, so I'd call it a solid 5. It's not a real heavy detent, not this one. Wow, a 5 to maybe a 5.2. And then part of that is the fact that the blade itself is fairly light, and therefore, you know, the smaller knife, it's a little harder to gravity flip a smaller knife. So, yeah, right in there at a 5, but appropriate. Nice. Not difficult to actuate, pretty intuitive when you grab the knife. And jimping on the flipper tab, there's your stop. And nice back spacer, finishes the look of the knife. Lots of traction. Left-handed, not a problem. I like these collaborative things with like Ferrum Forge or Eric Ochs or, you know, those kinds of people, Gavco, all of them. They're really fascinating, and that's what I look for. Not just like another release of a different type of Spyderco Delica or just standard stuff they do all the time. So Terzuola, Tactical, you know, that kind of thing. Those are what I look for. So click on that affiliate link if you want to help me out, because when you establish an account, and then of course you're going to get notices when the drops come, so you can get in on them. And a lot of times you can get in on the drop and they don't charge you until the drop goes down. That may be another 2 or 3 weeks, so be aware of that as well, because it freaked me out. I'm going, oh my God, I don't have the money to do this right now. Well, you get charged, and read the text there, read the information. They'll tell you when the whole thing's going to go down, and then actually when you're going to get charged. So you can do that as well. Plus you can set reminders. If the drop doesn't go down and close out for another 30 days, you can just set a reminder to let you know a couple days before it finishes, so that you can actually get in on it then. So just play it however you need to play it. Thank you so much. Take care. Yeah, the little Lynx. Another Eric Ochs goodie. I like it. I didn't get in on it, but I'll probably get one on the back end, and I might be getting the fancy boy to keep company with my Orca. Take care. You know what we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.